So we are doing another opening reaction today. This time I'm kind of just taking, I think there was a commenter who suggested this one, and I kind of just was like, okay, sounds fun. Today we're doing Tonikawa, Over the Moon for You. I think the full Japanese name is Tonikaku Kawaii, which I imagine doesn't quite mean over the moon for you, but is just generally, you know, the English title, they've translated it generally to the same vibe as Over the Moon for You, because Over the Moon is like, I imagine that's a pretty English phrase, or at least like maybe like a Latin language type phrase. I don't imagine that's a phrase in Japanese, but I don't really know. Anyway, I don't know much about this show really at all. I've heard people say this anime name, and I've seen like the poster for it come up sometimes when I'm like scrolling through anime stuff, but I've never really thought about the show. I kind of have always imagined it's like a romance show, and it's called Over the Moon for You, so that's what I'm guessing it is. It's a romance show, but I don't know. I like a good romance sometimes, and we're going to be watching both openings and both endings for this show, I believe. Now, I'm pretty sure I've got all the right ones. So forgive me if I have the wrong openings or endings, but I'm pretty sure there's only 2 seasons of this show, and each season has 1 opening and 1 ending. So hopefully it should be pretty simple and I didn't miss anything. But yeah, if I had to guess what this show was about, I mean, it doesn't give me much from the title, so maybe my guess would be better after I watch an OP, but yeah, I mean, 2 people falling in love. Maybe Over the Moon is like more literal. Like maybe one's an astronaut or something, but I really have no idea. I would kind of just imagine it might just be like a high school romance or something. But yeah, I'm going to jump into this. If you enjoy my reactions, if you enjoy my vibe, if you like to see more of my stuff, go check out more of my stuff on the channel, you know? I got a lot of videos on there, hundreds of videos, so there's got to be a series that you like that I've done a reaction to, hopefully. And if you do like my stuff, like the video, comment down below, subscribe to the channel. I'm a small channel, so every little bit counts. I'd really, really appreciate it. And if you want to watch the full-length reaction, because there will be cuts in the OP, and sometimes people don't like that, the full length is on my Patreon account, so you can go and sync it up with my reaction down there. But I can't post that just directly to YouTube because of copyright stuff, so make sure to do that if you want to see the full length. But anyway, let's jump into the first OP for Tonikawa. Here we go. Okay, it's starting with the moon, which makes me think the moon does factor in, but maybe just in a symbolic way. Oh, I really like this song. It's cute. It's pretty. Oh, this is pretty emotional already. Okay, it looks high school-y. He's got a uniform. Oh! Oh, I like this. This song's awesome. This is adorable. Look at that. Oh my god. Holy shit! I didn't expect this to be the OP. Oh my god. What the? They're getting married already? That was quick. I imagine that's in their imagination. Okay, alright. So I'm over the moon for that OP. I mean, for real, that was real good. Like the song there, my gosh. I mean, if you've seen my OP reactions before, as soon as a singer starts singing a certain speed or rapping, like, I'm in love. As soon as that happens. And also I love female vocalists, so combining those 2 things together and having it be this weird, like, sort of, it reminded me of like D4DJ music. I don't know how many people that would be watching this video would know anything really about D4DJ, but it's an anime multimedia project, and I really like D4DJ, and they got some cool music, and this kind of reminded me of that vibe of music, but not exactly that, but I guess the same genre as some of the music in D4DJ. But and like I liked the dancing, honestly, was like really sold me on it. Where is it? These three characters like just bobbing back and forth and dancing. That was really cute. Honestly, like just this idea for like putting this kind of music over I assume a romance anime's OP makes me more interested in the show. You know, like just because of this studio made that decision, so I feel like this is like I'd be curious about this show. So that's OP1. Let's see what ED1 is like. Let's see what their EDs are if their OPs are like that. I'm imagining this is gonna be a bit more of a chill vibe, but I guess let's see. Yeah, more chill so far. Oh, it's actually more happy. Aww. I like the main girl's design. She seems cute. Oh, them like working sort of back to back. Are they legit married? What's going on? I think they're actually a couple. The title up there says "Fly Me to the Moon." That's a different translation. So okay, I think they're legit a couple, which is adorable. Look at this. Oh, this is so wholesome. I'm feeling warm. My heart's feeling warm. Oh my god! I know nothing about these two and I would die for them. That's adorable. What an adorable ED that one was. Ah, I'm in a good mood now. That was really cute. Honestly, you know what it looks like? It looks like the sort of show that you know in Bocchi the Rock, how Bocchi is like she hates listening to music about love and happiness and friendship and stuff because she doesn't relate to it at all. And it sort of sends her into a spiral because she'll like watch a movie and she'll be like, oh my god, that girl is supposed to be average looking, but she's so adorable and she has guys falling all over her and stuff. Like, you know, that whole idea. Sometimes I get that with romance stuff where I love romance stuff. I love romance anime, romance shows if they're done well, you know. Like Kaguya-sama Love is War, which is like romance comedy, is probably one of my favorite anime of all time. I'm pointing this, I know it looks weird that I'm pointing this way, but I've got the manga sitting on my shelf there. Not on my shelf, on my desk. But so Kaguya-sama is one of my favorite shows ever, and I could say like it's just because the comedy is great, but it's honestly it's because I fucking love the romance and the characters and stuff. So so I love a good romance, but at the same time, whenever I watch a good romance, I get into like afterwards, because I'm a single guy, right? And I've been in a relationship in the past that lasted quite a while, but for the most part, my life right now is that of a single man. And so watching stuff like that, sometimes I'll get to the end of it and I'll be like, man, oh, it kind of hurts my heart because I was sort of living through these people, you know, I was living vicariously through them and through their happiness. And now that it's over, I don't have that anymore. So I'm afraid of this show because I'm afraid like, it feels like it's so cute and my heart is so warm right now that when I finish doing this very video, that warmth will go away. You know what I mean? Anyway, we're going to be moving on to the season 2 OP. So since the season 1 was an awesome choice of song, I'm not going to get my hopes up too much. Let's just think I'm going to assume it's going to be a more traditional song now, but we'll see. Let's see if they surprise me. I don't know. Okay, it's similar. I like it. Why is she bleeding? The fuck is going on? What's going on? Is it symbolic or literal? Oh my god. It's the same kind of song. I imagine it's the same artist. I love it. Oh, there was a rocket there? This song is fucking awesome. What the fuck is going on? Wait, what happened? Okay, it's a meme. They're joking. Most of these scenes are fake. Oh, I think it's a different artist. Wow. Are they just all in her imagination? Does she have like a vivid imagination? That's awesome! Aww. Aww, their rings. Hold on. That's really cool. I think okay, so there's these sequences of like different settings. There's a village on fire. They're doing training and stuff. I imagine all of that's not what the show is. But is it like that's stuff that's like in her mind? That's like, is it that this main girl, who I assume is the main character since she gets the most focus, has like a very active imagination? But I will say it was really cool going through all those different worlds, and then in this scene it's like switching between their different hands, so it's the same two characters but they're putting different things in their hand, and then in the main world they're holding each other's hands but both with wedding rings, so or engagement rings, I don't know, but that's adorable. That's so cute. What a way to start the thing though, like with blood dripping down her face. Oh my god. And I also just think it's really cool that they kept the same genre of music for I don't quite know what to call this genre of music because I'm pretty bad with genres of music and I don't want to embarrass myself. But I like that they kept the same genre and the same whole vibe, but I'm pretty sure it was a different artist. They had the artist pop up at some point, and I think it wasn't the same one. It has Neko Hacker here, and the first one started with a Y. I can't remember exactly what her name was, assuming it was just a solo artist. But this one says featuring and then has some kanji here, and I can't read this kanji. Maybe this kanji is the artist that was in the first OP, and that's why it sounds so similar, but maybe not. It was just a very similar style. But it looks like space is something they focus on a lot. Maybe they're like astronomers, you know? That would make sense if they were like astronomers and they were imagining flying to the moon and stuff, and so they fell in love through like astronomy club at school. I don't know. That's a good guess, I would say. All right, and let's do the final... this is the ending, the second ending for the show. Yeah, so let's jump into it. Okay. Games. The ring once again. She looks at that ring a lot. Oh, this is peaceful. Oh, the colors on this are nice. Oh. Yeah, this is cute. I think it looks like it was the voice actress singing this one. Aww. Damn! I'm not used to romance anime just showing me full-on kisses in the endings, you know? Aww. I guess I'm just not used to couples actually being together in the romance animes. That is adorable. It's just so nice. I don't have much to say about that one because it's just so pleasant. It hits me in the right spots. It tugs at my heartstrings. I'm the sort of person who gets, very emotionally attached to especially happy stuff. I cry on this channel a decent amount, but I would say majority of the time I'm crying, or like my biggest crying moments on the channel have been times where I've been crying out of happiness, not times where I've been crying from sadness. Like crying because the emotion gets too much for me in a happy moment is much more effective. When like feeling the pain of a series, I feel that pain through like anger or shock. When happiness, I feel it through just pure emotion gushing out of my eyelids, Anyway, that was really nice. Let's go to discussion. So if I had to guess, I'll stick with the idea of them being in some sort of astronomy club and falling in love with each other there. Or like maybe the show starts like they've started dating already by the start of the show. It's like Shikimori. Shikimori's Not a Cutie or whatever it's called. I forgot exactly what the show's called, but that show, like the show starts and the two like main characters are already in a relationship. So like maybe this is kind of like that vibe, But that show, I didn't watch too much of the Shikimori show. I think I watched like 6 episodes or something. But from memory, it didn't really feel like too much of a romance show to me. It felt like a slice of life show where there was a couple in it, which was cool, and I did like that vibe of it. But this Like every part of this gives me the idea of a romance show. I wouldn't mind like having a romance show where the characters are together, because like you don't just have to fall in love before you start dating, you know? Like falling in love is something that can happen while you're dating, and you can fall deeper and deeper in love and have really amazing moments while characters are a couple. So if that's the sort of thing that this show goes for, it makes me interested, you know? But let me know in the comments, like, what do you love about this show? Don't spoil anything for the show necessarily, but you can, you know, tell me just a vague thing of like of the show and like what you like about it and like what's special about it, and I mean, put anything really in the comments, it's fine. But if you also liked my reaction, if you like my vibe, make sure to subscribe to the channel, go to the other videos, check out, see if there's other things you like. I hope there is. I like having new viewers on the channel. I like having a lot of new comments, and I love reading them. So help me, and I'll help you back with lots of good content, I hope. But also in the description below is my Patreon account, where there's full-length, early access, exclusive videos, and there's a VIP tier on there. So if you go onto my Patreon account, you can join the VIP tier, and that will allow you to request a reaction out of me. So you could say like, oh, I want you to watch the first episode of Tonikaku Kawaii and do a reaction to it. And then, you know, because you're part of the VIP tier, I do it. So thanks for watching. I will see you next time. Goodbye.